Hey, I'm Anthony Vicino, and you're listening to the Passive Investor Podcast.
The views and opinions provided on this show are for informational purposes only and should not be misinterpreted as an offer to buy or sell any securities or to make or consider any investment or course of action. For more information, please go to PassiveInvestorShow.com. Hey, PI listeners, this is John Fortes. I'm making it a point to speak to as many investors as possible. My goal is to position myself to be a blessing to my network through conversation. How could one be a blessing through conversation? The easy answer is by listening. A simple conversation can open many opportunities and doors. I always ask myself this: what do I have to lose by having one more conversation? Going back to high school, I've connected friends and family in my network to one another, even if it didn't benefit me. And I continue those same principles and practices. Why? Because it's the right thing to do. If I can't help you, I probably know someone or something that can probably solve your problem. I'd love for you to become a part of that network. Go to www.johnfortes.com, create your investor profile, and schedule a call. How can I best serve you through conversation? In the words of Clarence the Angel from It's a Wonderful Life, no man is a failure who has friends.
And now, the Passive Investor Show. Here's your host, John Fortes.
Welcome, PI listeners, to the Passive Investor Show. I'm the Passive Investor Consultant, John Fortes, your host of the only ranked podcast for passive investors in multifamily syndications and real estate funds. Our goal and purpose of this show is to be a resource to investors and help them master their passive investments by beating inflation 1% at a time.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you this special message.
Hey everyone, if you manage your own rental properties, aren't you looking for a more sufficient way to streamline your to-do list and make the leasing process easier? Apartments.com lets you list your units, screen and receive applications, create leases, collect rent, and track maintenance and expenses, all on the #1 rental network for free. That's right, for free. Apartments.com isn't just for apartments. 29 million monthly visitors visit the site for all types of listings, like single-family homes, duplexes, condos, and townhomes. Renters view these specific listings over 100 million times per month. This valuable exposure and a robust suite of resources are available to you as a landlord for free. And it's all online, so you can access this information anywhere at any time. If you're ready to find the perfect tenant, get started today by listing your units on the #1 rental network. Go to apartments.com/John Fortes. That's apartments.com/John Fortes. Why not take advantage of the free tools right at our fingertips? Go to apartments.com/John Fortes. It's free. Welcome back to the Passive Investor Show, everyone. I'm your host, John Fortes, and thank you, Anthony, for joining us again. Just in case you didn't get enough of Anthony Vicino, we brought him back for our infamous Quick Hitter Investor 101 series. Anthony is the co-founder and partner of Invictus Capital. And if you want to learn more about him, please revert back to the previous episode, a full episode all on his business. Anthony, it's great to have you back. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, man, I'm psyched to be here.
Absolutely. Anthony, one question. You're the professional at this. How do we simplify real estate investing to build a better business and portfolio?
Yeah, so when it comes to passive investing, there's really three big things that you're looking at. And if you just focus on the operator, the market, and the deal, it's going to be really hard to go wrong. The most important one in that equation is the operator, hands down, because you're betting on the jockey, not the horse. And the idea here is, yeah, it's a symbiotic relationship. You got to have a championship caliber horse to win the race. But the thing is, a championship jockey isn't going to get on a lame horse. You look at Tom Brady, whether you love him or hate him, like when he went over to, I don't even follow football, but he went over to what? The Bengals? Not the Bengals, whatever team.
Tampa.
Yeah. And they win the Super Bowl. So it's like, he leaves and you bet on him and he has faith in that team. And that's the same with like in this industry, you're betting on operators, because a great operator, you can give them some lemons, they're going to make you lemonade. You give a bad operator some lemonade, they're probably just going to spill it on the ground. So of everything that you could focus on, I know your natural inclination when you're investing is like, I want to go look at the numbers, show me the pro forma, show me the underwriting. Like, it's all wrong. Doesn't matter, because I can make those lie to you. I can make them show you whatever I want them to. The first thing is you have to know, like, and trust and believe that I have the capability of like following through with what I show you. Because listen, like $1 million idea is worthless without $1 million worth of execution. If I can't execute what I'm showing you, it doesn't matter. And that's the thing. If you want to simplify everything, is focus on the operator.
I really like that, because I have done this in the past, and I'll use an example. I have an investor that has literally asked me almost every question under the sun about maybe 2 investments. And what I associate that is he put me through the ringer, right? Mm-hmm. Seeing if I know what I'm talking about. And that's what I do to people when I want to get more information and build trust to see if I understand that person. I put them through the ringer. I might start with a few easy questions and then, get to a little bit more analytical questions. And then we start understanding each other where we are whenever we present something to each other. These are the questions, I'm going to ask. So I find that to be a great opportunity to build a relationship just for building, asking those type of questions that you think you're, putting them through the ringer with. Yeah. But that's it, man. Understanding the jockey, right? The jockey, you said, understanding the jockey, not the horse. And a lot of time we want to put that aspect or focus right into the numbers of the actual deal when, tell me a couple of deals that you've done in the past and let me see how you performed, and then answer these questions about this deal. I think that's awesome, Anthony. Yeah. Anything else you want to add to that?
Yeah. And what you just mentioned there, like, show me your past deals and talk to me about like what didn't go well, because that's really the mark. Like Tom Brady, these guys, like, they don't win every game. Like, nobody at the top of sport is undefeated. Well, maybe in some sports there are, like
boxers.
Yeah, some guys. Like, yeah, Floyd Mayweather, he's undefeated.
No, hold on. Rocky Marciano, man. Come on,
there
man.
You go. Yeah,
yeah.
He was impetus for Rocky, wasn't he? Yeah, so very few people are undefeated. Most people are going to have some failures. They're going to have some stories, and that's okay. Like, we're not perfect. We're human. And so, nice. I love it. So what's cool about Marciano is he was just like a bulldozer. Like, you just couldn't put him down. He's always up. And that's the thing. That's what you're really looking for with an operator at the end of the day, is somebody that like can roll with the bad times. Because listen, nobody saw 2020 happening. Nobody predicted that. But, the right operators were the ones that looked at the situation. They pivoted, they adapted, they made the changes that were necessary. They didn't put their head in the sand, and they came out the other side. Maybe not as great as they had projected in 2019, but they came through, and that's who you want to be betting on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Anthony, how can we stay in touch with you?
Yeah, go find me at invictusmultifamily.com, or I'm on LinkedIn too much. I'm on Instagram, Facebook too much, but just come over, shoot me a DM, and I'd love to answer any questions you might have.
Hey man, appreciate you coming on, man. It's been a long time coming. I'm glad we made it happen. And thank you for stopping by the show today. We really enjoyed the conversation.
I appreciate you, man.
Don't forget to download your free copy of the investment tracker. It allows you to track up to 5 investments, compare sponsors, markets, and most importantly, projected versus actual returns. To get your copy, go to www.projectedreturns.com. PI listeners, thank you for listening. As always, we hope this was the best resource for your investment strategy, but also the best use of your time. Remember, if this episode helps you, you can help us by leaving a review on iTunes. I hope you feel compelled enough to share it with someone you think this would resonate with as well. As much as it pains us to leave you, but you know what time it is. Time to go put this into practice. Till the next time we meet. Happy investing. PI listeners, I'm grateful for your time and I appreciate you for listening. It would mean the world to me if you went to iTunes and left a rating and written review. Let me know how you feel about the show. It really makes a big difference with getting the podcast out there. Don't forget about our Facebook group, where all of our guests are members of. I'll be there to answer any of your questions, or even questions you might have for future guests. Subscribe so you can get the latest episodes and our fan favorite quick hitters. Finally, I want to keep you updated, so head over to johnfortes.com and sign up for the newsletter. If you're interested in partnering with me, sign up on the contact page so you can talk to me directly. I look forward to connecting with you. Happy investing.